Dear friends, the 43rd day of the active phase of the Russian-Ukrainian war continues. The military and political situation around Ukraine is controlled by the leadership of Ukraine, the leadership of the armed forces and other defense forces. Let me remind you that out of 9 operational areas, in which the enemy has been advancing since the beginning of the war, remain 2.5. This is the Joint Forces Operation Area, Luhansk region and Mariupol. In Kherson region the enemy is on the defensive, although a short while ago he was still trying to attack. Our Air Force continues to destroy enemy's means of air attack and manned aerial vehicles. Several planes, helicopters and cruise missiles were shot down during the day. Today the total losses of the enemy are tanks, 698 units, armored personnel vehicles, 1,891 units, artillery systems, 232 units, multiple launch rocket systems, 108 units, anti-aircraft warfare systems, 55 units, aircraft, 150 units, helicopters, 135 units, vehicles, 1,358 units, boats and cutters, 7 units, fuel tanks, 76, unmanned aerial vehicles of operational and tactical level, 111 units. The sharp increase in the number of destroyed unmanned aerial vehicles shows that the enemy is afraid to use aircraft, especially army aircraft, that is, helicopters, to directly support their troops on the battlefield. He concentrated the main forces of his aviation mainly in the Joint Forces Operation Area, because in the rest of Ukraine it is being confidently shot down by our Air Force. As we have seen, the 95th Brigade shot down a Russian helicopter using an anti-tank missile system, which is an outstanding military achievement. Mariupol is holding on. Most of the events and the fiercest battles are now taking place in the southwest of Luhansk region, Rubizhne, Popasna, Severodonetsk. These are the areas where our troops in a very difficult situation are defending, counterattacking and stopping the enemy, as well as Joint Forces Operation Area, where the enemy is developing an offensive from Izum to the south, in the general direction of Kramatorsk and Slovyansk, and is trying to attack along the Vuhledar-Marinka line. This is an attempt to surround our troops, but I think this attempt will be futile. The situation is too unfavorable for the enemy there. Although it will not be easy, I warn you again. The enemy also resumed the offensive in Mariupol. Our troops are holding on, no matter how difficult it may be for them there. The Great Land, this is the government of Ukraine. The military political leadership of Ukraine provides appropriate assistance to the defenders of Mariupol, the residents of Mariupol, such as they can in this particular operational situation. Today I would like to express my special gratitude to the employees of the National Police of Ukraine, who performed a number of very difficult tasks, from the counter-diversion fight to maintaining peace and order on our streets. Many national police officers have been and are directly involved in military operations, especially in areas where hostilities are taking place or have taken place. Special units of the national police work very hard and professionally. Sincere thanks to you for your professional work and for the protection of Ukraine. Follow our next reports. Everything will be Ukraine.